When you see the chain, know the name. Gianni Football will be back at the Rose Bowl this Saturday to watch number 10 Washington Huskies versus UCLA Bruins. Now, it's time for the theme song. Gianni Gameday. UCLA is having the worst start to their season since 1971, and if the Huskies can get a win this weekend, they'll be 0-5 for the first time since 1943. Not the records you want to be setting. Washington and Chris Peterson are known for their flashy, high-powered offense, but it's their defense that's ranked number 1 in the nation in scoring. Senior linebacker Ben Burr-Kirven has nearly 60 tackles this year and 20 tackles total against ASU this season. First team all Pac-12 defender Taylor Rapp will have the secondary on lock this weekend, along with Pasadena native Miles Bryant. I really feel for starting quarterback for UCLA, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. He's a freshman. He was kind of thrown to the wolves first week when Wilton Speight got injured against Cincinnati. And now through these first 4 games, he's been put through the gauntlet. He's had to go to Norman to play Oklahoma. He's had to play a much better Cincinnati team than we thought. Last week they had to play a much better Colorado team than we thought. And even Fresno State, who was runner-up to the Mountain West last year. I hope he plays well. I hope UCLA puts up a showing. But the odds are definitely against the Bruins this weekend because the Huskies are coming. Now it's time to go back in time to know your history. I'll take a story from college football history and I'll relate it to Washington versus UCLA. The first game between Washington and UCLA was in 1932 in Southern California. But the game wasn't played in the Rose Bowl. It was played in the LA Coliseum, the home of rival USC. UCLA joined the Pacific Coast Conference in 1928. Thus, they moved from their home at Moore Field on their Vermont Avenue campus to downtown LA. The UCLA Bruins wouldn't call the Rose Bowl home until 1982, when the Oakland Raiders decided to move south to LA. In the inaugural season, the Bruins went 5-0-1 at home, and won the Rose Bowl that year against Michigan. Their only loss that season? Against 10th-ranked Washington. Predictions. Let's see what I got right and see what clue that I was missing. Washington is going to come up big in this game. They're going to win 38-13. Jake Browning is going to score a lot through the air. He's going to connect with outstanding wide receiver Aaron Fuller. Myles Gaskin is going to go off in the running game, and Washington is going to roll to another victory.
The kick is good. Touchdown, Washington. Myles Gaskin. Touchdown, Washington.
Halftime update, it's 24-7. It's all Washington right now. Aaron Fuller got the first touchdown from a pass from Jake Browning in the corner of the end zone. and then got a field goal to be up 10-0. And then Dorian Thompson-Robinson from UCLA, he threw a touchdown to Theo Howard in the corner of the end zone, and that was beautiful. But then since then, it's been the Myles Gaskin show. He's been running the ball excellent for the Huskies. He had he had a rushing touchdown, I believe. He had another one, but it was called back. And then Jake Brandon had a 1-yard quarterback sneak. I'm surprised by the UCLA defense, how they started out. Darius Pickett had an interception, and he's been making tackles left and right. Chris Barnes for UCLA, he had a sack, I believe, in the red zone or near the red zone to force a field goal try for the Huskies. So I'm impressed by that. But since then, it's just been all Washington.
The kick is good. Myles Gaskin, touchdown, Washington. Touchdown, UCLA. And that's the end of the game with a final score. Washington 31, UCLA 24.
It's the post-game recap. UCLA goes down to the Washington Huskies 31-24. UCLA fight. Yes, that's what they did tonight. You have to be impressed with how much fight they showed tonight, because they were down 24-7 at half, and they scored 10 points unanswered. They pulled within a touchdown, and then Washington only scored 7 points in the second half, but that proved to be enough. UCLA has a lot to build on from this game. They showed a lot of gusto to fight back from that much. I think the defense played well, considering, you know, the level of competition that they have. Until next time, I will see you live from SDCCU Stadium in San Diego, California, to watch Notre Dame battle Navy. Peace out from the Rose Bowl.